Good job so far, guys. We have created our brand name and we know which direction we're going with our brand. Now in this video, we are going to have a look at taglines. How can you write a compelling tagline for your brand? Let's dive into it. You can now go to your template, business branding template, go to page number 12 where it says brand tagline, and you can see a small explanation just beneath, which will help you to guide you through this when you are writing your tagline for your business. But let's dive into the video. Now the first question on the mind might be, what is a tagline, Jesper? Well, let me explain it to you. Just like Nike has here, just do it. That is their tagline. So a tagline is a memorable phrase that represents what your brand does and what it stands for. So your tagline is something that your customer should connect your brand to and remember you by based on what your brand does and what it stands for. So how do you come up with a good tagline? Well, by start writing what you do and stand for is a good way to start. So let's have a look at this. We sell online courses, me and Robin. We sell online courses that helps people change their life for an inexpensive price. That is what we are doing and also what we are standing for. So by start writing different sentences around your business on what you are doing and what you are standing for, we can start create different taglines and then choose whichever tagline that resonates to us as a brand. So we sell online courses that help people change their life for an inexpensive price. Let's find out on how we can make this shorter, because now it's time for us to trim this down. Just like you saw Nike, just do it. I assume that they started the same way. They started with a longer sentence on what they're doing, what they're standing for, etc. And then they just trim that down to just do it to 3 words. Now you would like to keep this at 5 words if you can, 5 words or less, but try to keep this as short as you possibly can. So we sell online courses that helps people change their life for an inexpensive price. How can we trim this down? Let's have a look. Online courses that change life or lives. So if you have a sentence, maybe you have to fix the grammar a little bit, and depending if you're talking singular or plural or whichever here. But online courses that change life. That is how we are trimming this down. So online courses that change life. That is a slogan or a tagline. The difference between a slogan and a tagline is the tagline is something that sticks to your brand, and a slogan is something that sticks to some campaigns that you have been doing. For Coca-Cola, for example, they change their slogan all the time, and all kinds of companies are doing that as well. But your tagline is basically what sticks to your brand. So you do want to make it rememberable. You do want to make this something that people remember. So if I'm having McDonald's in front of you, what is their tagline? Just tell me that. Just think about it for 1 second. What is their tagline? I'm loving it, right? And then let's take L'Oréal Paris. What is L'Oréal's tagline? Because you're worth it. Of course. Let's have a look at Apple. This is a little bit more difficult. I had some difficulties with this actually. And maybe that's because they weren't too much on the television when I was a kid. But their slogan, or their tagline rather, is think different. So Apple is an innovative company and their tagline is think different. Make it relatable. You always would like people to understand what your tagline is to your company so that people understand what you are saying, basically. So FedEx is a delivery company and their tagline is the world on time. Then you understand, or can understand, that they would like to get on time with something, right? And if you understand what FedEx is doing, then you will remember this tagline because they're delivering packages. Subway, eat fresh. Simple, short, sweet, very rememberable. So eat, because Subway, they are making these sandwiches. And then fresh. Everybody wants to eat fresh food, right? So eat fresh is Subway's tagline. Nokia, connecting people. Now, Nokia is a company of doing cell phones, and I had Nokia when I was a kid. Maybe you had it as well, or maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, their tagline is and has been for the last over 20 years, connecting people, because they are connecting people via phones. So it's relatable. I understand what they are doing, and I will for always remember this tagline. So use emotions to connect you to your customer, your tagline to your customer. Like Disneyland is doing here, for example, the happiest place on earth. So if you're going to Disneyland, you will be happy because it's the happiest place on earth. You can use emotions this way. Or for example, Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. So Coca-Cola is all about happiness and gathering people to drink their Coca-Cola, because once they are making more money if more people are buying their Coca-Colas, but also their brand message is to connect people, and they would like you to taste the feeling. So they're getting into the emotions here as well. Airbnb. Services all around the world, which is renting out different people's houses. You can sign up to Airbnb if you're having an apartment or a house that you would like to rent out to other people. And their tagline is belong anywhere. So they would like people to feel like they can just get to a country or to another place inside of their own country, get to a place and they feel like home, basically. So people belong anywhere. That's their slogan. So by starting writing what you do, what you stand for, trimming it down, make it rememberable, make it relatable so that people can connect to what you're saying from your tagline and your brand name, and to use emotions to connect to your potential customers, awesome. Then you have created your own tagline. Use the template in the resources for this video to guide you through this as well, if you have forgotten what I'm talking about inside of this video. See you in the next video, guys.